Hello, thanks for clicking to watch this episode of Nollywood Twitter Gist with Abigail. First of all, a disclaimer. This YouTube channel does not support tribalism, bigotry, or any form of violence. We are all about sweetness and giving our fans premium infotainment. I am Abigail Oridupa. Alright. Giving that disclaimer is very important because of the nature of today's gist. It all started when at Instablog Nigeria posted the link of an interview a Nollywood actor Aisha Lawal had with Tribune newspaper, and they captioned it with Yorubas started Nollywood and they own the industry. Actress Aisha Lawal educates critics. Nollywood actress Aisha Lawal says Yoruba actors and filmmakers own Nollywood because they started it. Film lovers, that tweet led a lot of buzz and got Nollywood top place on the trend table for more than 48 hours. As Ucheboy is here tweeted, what Yoruba films are they claiming started Nollywood? Is it the ones that they didn't sell beyond the battle, or the ones that the subtitles were the main action in the movie? See finish. At Vision Network 01 tweeted, if you are still thinking that Nollywood started with Aki and Popo, Usofia, Pete Doche, you need to go back to your research. Yorubas started it and all Nigeria Nollywood. Okay. At Shukuka tweeted, she even missed that the first film that was shot around the 19th century, 1926 to be precise, was amongst the Suri and Angas people of Bauchi and Plateau. But we are not here for that. We want the strife to reduce in this country. It's becoming too much. Okay. Our next tweet is at Bayon Wells. His tweet reads, I understand our position. The Yorubas can claim they started Nollywood just as much as the Igbos can claim they made it a lucrative and more attractive business. That said, today's Nollywood just wants to thrive, devoid of ethnicity and tribalism. Do you agree with them? Well, our next tweet at Nwoked Barsi seems to agree. His tweet reads, this debate is just a symptom of idleness. Nollywood is paid, nobody is paid salary for owning Nollywood. You produce your film and make money for yourself, Shikena. At K Bravite is more resolute with his tweet which reads, it's funny, we are talking about Yoruba owning Nollywood when we own the first television station in Africa. The Yoruba glory being watered down by the Nigeria theory is something to be concerned about. Really? At No Nonsense Zone tweeted, dear Igbos, how is a Yoruba person talking about their involvement in the creation of Nollywood in Nigeria turn to they are being tribalistic towards you? I don't get it. Yoruba tribe in Nigeria are the ones that started Nollywood, and you can trace the pioneers way back to 1945 to 1960. Igbo stabbed in later on, but today they are the face of Nollywood, and I've never seen where the Yorubas have any issue with that. They just do their own thing. That tweet provoked at Pastor Lucifer 18 to tweet, you pioneered Nollywood, but you no fit blow. The Igbo stepped in and made Nollywood the biggest thing after Hollywood in the world. No matter what propaganda you spew, the pioneers of Nollywood will forever remain Igbos, from Africa to Caribbean, down to Middle Asia. Whenever the name Nollywood comes up, the face of it will always be Igbos, and the Igbo actors or actresses who set it on war stage. You can't beat it. Now we get them. When you leave the shores of Nigeria and ask about it, the truth will pierce your heart like a bullet. Hey. Okay. Atiyawo Babayi tweeted, They are not the face of Nollywood, please. They are the face of Asabawood. Asabawood is different from Nollywood. Nollywood is battle on Booker Street. Ijakumo, Ageshinkole, Jagun Jagun. We all know the title of Asabawood. Oh my god. Okay. At brown_skin_boy tweeted, LOL. This is baseless arguments. The most popular Nollywood actors and actresses are of Igbo ethnicity. Your top 10 Yoruba actors or actresses can't match Kanayo in popularity. Kanayo isn't even top 6 most popular Igbo actors. I hate to say this, but the Igbo people own the industry. At September 2 Limited fired at him angrily by tweeting, I guess you don't know that the whole of Igbo movie industry participants put together cannot measure up to half of Hubert Ogunde or Jimo Aliu. Do you know those men? Anyways, at AFC Ateta tweeted, APC don't use tribalism, divide Nigeria, finish. Mission accomplished, huh? Another angle. Moving on, at Mr. Find Airdrop reminded us why Aisha Lawal said Yoruba started and owned Nollywood. His tweet reads, what brought out this issue was a question Aisha Lawal was asked by a journalist that, is it true that the Yoruba movie is doing catch-up in Nollywood? And I believe she gave the best answer by reminding the journalist that Yoruba film started Nollywood, and how can they now be playing catch-up to what they started? The first home movie was done by Alade Aromire. Theatre art was started mainly by the Yorubas. And if there should be catch-ups, it should be the other way round. At tweets by Goody tweeted, now Zion movies on Nollywood. So yes, she's correct. Wait, is that a joke or something? Next tweet is from @Uche_Alua. His tweet reads, I was expecting someone to say this, but for Afrobeat genre, took long enough though. Still waiting for that one artist or blogger to say Afrobeat was created by Yoruba music arts. Well, without wasting time, at Akogun Fest dared him by tweeting, Hubert Ogunde created the two industries we now know as Nollywood and Afrobeat in 1945 with Africa Music Research Party, the first Nigeria company that turned entertainment to business. We can always trace Nollywood from Ogunde to Alade and Afrobeat from Ogunde to Fela plus Tony Allen. Then he posted screenshots of some Wikipedia pages to buttress his point. At Rayo Kasali tweeted, we've picked up yet another topic to paint with tribal hue. Our hunger for tribal separatism seems to become more insatiable as the days go by. I wonder how we will live with ourselves as a nation in the near future and the state of sovereignty we will pass on to the next generation. That's worrisome. At T_Classic Queen 1 tweeted, Yorubas, Igbos, and Hausas played a huge role in putting Nollywood on the world map today, but that still doesn't change the fact Hubert Ogunde and co are the pioneer of filmmaking in Nigeria, because you grew up watching Mr. Ibu and Aki and Papa doesn't automatically change history. Fact doesn't care about emotion. Okay, so who started Nollywood? I think we should all follow the advice of Ayo Appeal. His tweet reads, this tribal argument about who started Nollywood is lame. Go and read the history of theatre in Nigeria, cause that's what metamorphosed into movies. History doesn't lie. There you have it, people. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Nollywood SweetnessRocks with Abigail. I am Abigail Oridupa. Stay sweet.